It's Saturday and I am in the office trying to tidy up some work. This is what I usually do every Saturdays. I like to be alone in the office and work. And as I was going through the files, I noticed an old publication which I tried to publish way back in 2008. It's called Zest. Now on the cover, there's a picture of Mandela. Mandela was actually supposed to be on the cover page of the magazine. And then I also stumbled on a publication which I did several years ago in 2009, which also had Barack Obama. Now I remember when I had these publications at that time, I was actually using my own money. I was spending my money for these publications, and there were times that people were not interested in buying these publications, and I'll have to distribute these publications for free. And I've had my friend complain that, why are you doing this? I mean, Barack Obama is in the United States and Nelson Mandela, it's over there, he has made his own impact, and now you are just trying to celebrate these people for free. I mean, why don't you do something with your money? But you see, at that time, I was actually building an NGO which was basically about developing reading culture as well as leadership skills among young people, and I needed people that I could use to inspire young people to really convince them about pursuing this path of honor, of studying and then becoming leaders. But you see, fast forward to 2015, I was suddenly invited after an application. Actually, I was invited by the United States government. At that time, Barack Obama was the president, and I was nominated and selected for the Mandela Washington Fellowship Program, which sponsored my trip to the United States. And guess what? I traveled to the United States for 6 weeks, and I actually didn't spend any of my money. In fact, I was paid for that particular program. And after the program, I got support from the US Embassy, and they supported my Read and Lead program. So why am I saying this? As at the time I was celebrating these people, I was celebrating Nelson Mandela, I was celebrating Barack Obama. At that time, I was using my own money, and I didn't really care because I was so passionate about what I was doing. Now, 2015, the same Mandela that I was celebrating, that I was using as role model to young people, was the same person whose program I was selected for. And the same Barack Obama who I was using as a role model for young people at that time was the same person at that time who was president of the United States, who now organized the Mandela Washington Fellowship Program for young leaders in Africa. And I must say this, Barack Obama actually didn't know of this little impact that I was doing, and Nelson Mandela at that time had already passed on. So you see, life has a way of rewarding us for our efforts.